What's up, y'all? Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Shades Tube. Y'all, I came back tonight to do this quick live for you guys. We're not going to be on here long for real. I just came back home just to do this live because I forgot tomorrow. I need to be off tomorrow. And I had made a mistake earlier when I said I would be back on Sunday. It's not really a long live. Anyway, I'm just going to talk about Jada Pinkett Smith, what she says regarding Tupac, which I have it in thumbnail already. But before we go into this topic real quick, let me go ahead and ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming video, and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Welcome to all my new subbies and all my subbies that's been with me from day one. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Also, y'all, let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer will be in my comment section. It is in my description area, and some of it is scrolling across the screen. All right, so we can go ahead and get into this topic real quick. All right, let's go ahead. Talk about what Miss Jada said. This is reaction time. I'm not doing any breaking news, y'all. This video is strictly about Jada, and it's not going to be that long at all. And then we are getting ready to head out of here, okay? So anyway, y'all, let me get ready to tell you guys. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Jada Pinkett Smith. What did I do with it? It's up here. Wait a minute, y'all. I should have had it already sitting out here, but it's in my phone like always. Let's see. Jada Pinkett Smith. I got to find it. Wait. Okay. I'm opening up the thing right now. You know, news break takes so long to open up. Okay, so Jada Pinkett Smith, y'all, says Tupac is her soulmate, but they never got together because there was no chemistry. Honestly, I don't even know why she felt like she needed to tell everybody this, okay? Because for one thing, since she still is, they're separated, but they're not divorced. And even if they were, when you think you would probably be hurting your significant other's other feelings, talking about this dude. And she's been doing this for the longest. I like Jada just like I like Will, but still, the thing is, I just don't think she should be, going into all of this again. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it says that Jada Pinkett Smith said she couldn't be with Tupac despite calling him her soulmate. Pinkett Smith opened up about her friendship with the late rapper in an interview with Rolling Out. She said it just wasn't possible. There was no chemistry between us. But why keep on talking about him then? Jada Pinkett says she couldn't have gotten together with Tupac despite him being her soulmate because of lack of known chemistry. In a new interview with Rolling Out, the 52-year-old opened up about her friendship with Tupac, who died in 1996 after a drive-by shooting. There are all kinds of definitions of soulmates, Pinkett Smith told Rolling Out. If there is such a thing as past lives, I definitely think that Pac and I traveled a few together. Okay, Jada. When asked if she regretted not taking things to the next level with the late hip-hop musician, Pinkett Smith laughed the idea off. It just wasn't possible. There was no chemistry between us, the actor said. Pinkett Smith went on to explain that the chemistry between her and Tupac wasn't romantic, but a friendship love chemistry that made them a dynamic duo. It was like God made us that way. It was like, look, I'm going to put you all together, right? She told Rolling Out. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to make it so you all are not going to be able to get together because that just wasn't the purpose. Okay. Both Pinkett Smith and Tupac attended Baltimore School for the Arts together in the 80s. In an old updated interview video circulating online, the actor reflected on the first time she met Tupac at school. It was the first day and he came over to me and introduced himself. And in high school, Pac was a little funny looking, Pinkett Smith said in the interview clip. But as soon as he approached me, he was like a magnet. Once you paid attention to him, he kind of sucked you in. And we hit it off from that moment on. Now, this isn't the first time that Pinkett Smith has spoken about how she and Tupac had no chemistry together. In 2015, the actor said on the Howard Stern show that she once asked Tupac to kiss her when they were younger. Wow, I didn't even know that, y'all. And when I tell you, it had to be the most disgusting kiss for us both, Pickett Smith told Howard Stern. So I did not know that she asked Tupac to kiss her. And then when they kissed, they both thought it was a very disgusting kiss. Mm. Pickett Smith went on to marry Will Smith in 1997, a year after Tupac died. Smith admitted in 2020 that he was jealous of his wife's relationship with Tupac. Although they have been legally married for over 2 decades, Pickett Smith recently disclosed that she and Smith had been separated since 2016. But the thing about it to me though, I don't know, because we don't know what type of relationship her and Real actually have. Because sometimes it depends on your partner. You can, say stuff to them or other people, and they really don't get on that person's nerves. So I can't really speak, but I'm just saying I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have ever said anything about Tupac as far as we were soulmates, but we didn't have any connections, no chemistry. I mean, I don't know if I would have said that. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have just kept that to myself and just said we were friends, just close friends, and leave it at that. Because even though sometimes when your significant other, you can have a good relationship with him or her, and they can be all cool with you, but you just can't tell them every single thing in regards to maybe your feelings for a friend or ex or a close friend, especially of the opposite sex. Because sometimes, even though when they say it don't bother them, but deep down inside, it could still bother them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she should have just, brought this back up, especially since she just told everybody they've been separated since 2016. Now let me see what these people are saying. Somebody said my thoughts on this is Jada is having a midlife breakdown, always talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda instead of leaving the past behind. You have a husband, you have a family, know what God have did for you, and be grateful. I'm so tired of hearing about you. Keep it to yourself. Stop showing up on the internet. Keeping it 100. And that's the same thing I basically just said. You just told everybody you and your husband, you guys are separated. So why throw another knife in his back basically and talk about Tupac again? That is, I mean, he's been gone for what, 20 some years. Why keep on talking about him over and over again? And even if you do talk about him, I don't think you should keep on bringing that up. You know what I'm saying about he was a soulmate and all that, because we know what soulmates are. But then you say no connection. I mean, no chemistry. So what was the point of even talking about that? You know what I'm saying? Somebody else said, Jada, can you go somewhere far away and get some therapy? It is like you are purposely trying to hurt Will, and that isn't right. You have been talking about your personal business and going for his jugular. Leave if you are so unhappy. I pray that Will really sees the signs that you don't want him and leave you alone. I assure you, he will have a new woman quickly. You, on the other hand, will not be able to have anything with your soulmate because he is deceased, unless you know that he isn't. The bottom line is just shut up. Please just stop talking. And that's what one commenter just stated. And then he sees somebody else said they've been apart, and then the same girl said, I know, I heard on the news they just need to divorce because she is saying things that could make a man snap. That's what I'm saying. Certain things you cannot say, because again, just because you two have a good relationship, you may joke with each other, you may tell each other everything, it doesn't mean you need to tell every single detail of a past situation, especially when you're talking about somebody's soulmate, and then say no chemistry. Hey, you just said that he was your soulmate. You don't need no chemistry because you already said a key word. Usually people say their spouses or even their girlfriends or boyfriends are their soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Keisha said, where the hell is the loyalty when it comes to respect for your marriage? Will has feelings. Whatever happened in the past should stay there, close to your heart. Everyone has answer. Everyone has to answer to God. That. I love you all. Get it right. Okay. So Crystal said the same thing I just said. Soulmates without chemistry isn't soulmates. The F wrong with her. I say the same thing. If somebody's your soulmate, you would think you do have chemistry, because how could they be your soulmate? And again, most people tell their husbands or their wives, maybe their girlfriend, if they're really serious with this person, the boyfriend, if they are really serious with this person, this is my soulmate. You know what I'm saying? And they usually share some type of connections and chemistry. So I don't know if she did not have chemistry with Tupac and they kiss was so horrible, that's what she say, then why even say he was my soulmate? Because how is he your soulmate if you guys don't have any chemistry? And then why are you still talking about this dude? He's been passed on for like 20 some years. It's over. It's done with. You can't bring him back. You know, what's the purpose? And then think about, like I said, Will, because Will probably maybe he could be, subconsciously affected by what she be saying. And she says a lot. Coco said, no, Chu said, that part I don't understand. There has to be chemistry in order for a person to be your soulmate. Maybe they connected artistically. We would never know, I guess. But maybe so. Who knows? Michelle said she is determined to shame Will at all times. Sit down. Stop trying to be relevant, please. Somebody else said Will needs to run fast. Let that chick go. Okay, Lauren said Jada, no one is perfect, but you and Will have been together over 20 years and had a good thing and some problems. Be grateful for that. I know the public doesn't know it all, but you're talking too much. What about showing Will some respect? And just my opinion, if Tupac was alive, you probably would not have last into a loving marriage like you have had with Will. Good luck with your book. I do wish you well. Okay. Tyrone said about the dumbest thing she has ever said. Then Tim said usually soulmates have chemistry. That's kind of important. What a narcissistic woman. Okay. Okay. Somebody else said Jada and Will is just another tabloid that's been hidden like an old Playboy magazine from that show, The Wonder Years, Brady Bunch and Silver Spoons and etc. Okay, Kwo said, how is that so? Someone can be your soulmate, but yet there is no chemistry. Where is the sense in that? There's a mental delusion somewhere, and this is what my man Will has to deal with. Tupac didn't want her in that way. Move on and love your husband, not someone of the past, but also dead. Prayer does change things. Somebody else said no chemistry with the soulmate. This lady is right. Okay, I said this. I say the same thing. How can you have a soulmate, but you guys don't have no chemistry? It just don't. It's just weird. I guess she's put that part in there so Will won't be feeling any type of way. But Will is not stupid. Okay, Laura Alicia said Jada is mentally ill, soulmate, blah blah blah. But he never married her. He married a beautiful woman. Jada looked like a tomboy. Tupac's soulmate was not a tomboy. LOL. This person isn't true. Um, Hassan said, women seem to always be ready to classify or look for a soulmate. This woman is married and still talking about other men. I know Will hate hearing this stuff. Shame on her. And I say the same thing. Even like with August, Alcina. Why are you disclosing certain things? I just don't understand this right here. This is crazy. Somebody said if confused was a person, it would be Miss Jada Pinkett Smith. How can you say it was no chemistry, but Tupac was your soulmate? Girl, shh. Let's move along from this topic. I say the same thing. Like I said before, I don't know why people like to say something about their relationships, right, when they're married. And even if you are separated, whatever the case is, you still got to think about the other person's feeling. And then even if you and that person do share everything, some things you just got to keep to yourself. I really don't see no need. I didn't see no need of her saying that. I just really don't. I think it's kind of not good. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to think about your spouse, how your spouse is going to feel hearing you say this person is your soulmate, but yet is your spouse, was he your soulmate? That's crazy. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I don't know how Jada be thinking sometimes. Hey, West Adam, thank you for coming in. I don't know how Jada think sometimes, because she says a lot of stuff that I really don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? With the August Alcina stuff, and then this right here. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Why even bring this up? You know what I'm saying? Why even talk about Tupac? And like I say, even if you do talk about him, but since Will didn't really care for him or her together, I guess allegedly, why even talk about him at all? Okay, especially in an interview. Some things you need to keep to yourself. You don't even have to disclose it. That's what I'm saying. Because you have to think about the other person. And I met Will Smith in person back in 2008 in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, like Fort Worth, no, in Dallas, and he was doing a premiere for his movie 7 Pounds, the one that he did, and he actually hugged my daughter, my other daughter, and I was scared too, y'all. I'm a chicken, and he is so tall and good looking in person too, especially back then, and smelled real good. He was so detailed, you know what I'm saying? He was so well groomed. I mean, just like I like the man be, very well groomed, smelled really, really good, and had just the most charming personality. Because the entire time when we was out there, he was talking to everybody. He hugged my daughter. Then we went inside to watch the premiere together with him. He stayed there the entire time, and I was scared to sit up there by him. Y'all, I told you I was shy. So I sat all the way in the back, just like I did with Lucky Day. Okay. And so she sat up in the front. Okay. My daughter, because she's outgoing, my other daughter. Will was talking to her the entire time, calling her baby, like a kid, because she was a kid, like it was his daughter and stuff. And he was talking back and forth to her. And he's just in person, he's a really nice guy. So I don't understand why Jada be saying all of these things. You know what I'm saying? And a long time ago, not a long time ago, but some years ago, I used to like, Will Smith. And I was like, damn, I wish I could have met him before, cheating. But, that's a whole nother story. But yeah. But he's a really nice guy. He really is. So I don't know why she feels like she needs to um say things that she say, because I think certain things you should just keep it to yourself. You can talk about. I probably wouldn't even have talked about him, especially not in a magazine. If they would have asked me about him, I would have been like, "We were friends. Let's leave it at that." You know what I'm saying? We were friends, close friends, and leave it at that. I would have said that years ago, and then they wouldn't even be asking me anything else about him. Period. Because you have to think about your spouse, and you have to maintain that respect there. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do have a relationship where you can tell them everything. I can tell me and David have a relationship where we can tell each other everything, but I don't tell him everything, and we're separated. I don't tell him every single thing. Like, if I meet somebody, we already made our little agreements of how we're gonna do everything until we get our divorces finalized. But like, if I meet a dude or something, I'll tell him about that dude. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go into no damn details and all this other weird shit. To me, it's just really not needed. And I definitely don't understand why she felt like she needed to add the soulmate thing in there and all the other stuff. I just don't. Somebody in this comment said, then he wasn't your soulmate, because chemistry is a part of being your soulmate. Now let's look. And somebody else says she's a silly woman. Let's go ahead and see what a soulmate is. Okay. So this is her and Tupac. We already seen this video of her and Tupac dancing. They look tripped out. I remember when I seen this, they look tripped out, y'all. I know y'all seen this video right here. I'm just gonna show you the still shot of it when they were younger. Wait. Y'all remember that video, right? Of her and Tupac doing that dance. They was dancing. She was doing those dances back then. Let's see. Yeah, in that memoir she wrote, or Will wrote in 2021, Will wrote about feeling raging jealousy toward Tupac, especially when he started dating Jada. So he didn't like Tupac before. In the beginning of our relationship, my mind was tortured by their connection. He was Pac and I was me. I was in a room with Tupac on multiple occasions, but I never spoke to him. So I guess he never liked him. The way Jada loved Pac rendered me incapable of being friends with him. I was too immature. Wow. He wrote that in 2021. So yeah, so Jada Pickett Smith book is coming out called Worthy, and she also posted a video of herself and Tupac dancing and lip singing to DJ Jazzy Jeff in the Fresh Prince 1988 hit Parents Just Don't Understand. And and that's funny. I remember when I was watching that and they was dancing to it, and I was like, I wonder did she ever think that she would eventually be married to Will? Because I thought I read when they first met, Jada didn't even like Will. That's what I thought I read. Let me show you the video. I'm gonna have to turn the sound down though, y'all. We can't do the sound. You know what parents just don't understand. Look at them dance. Wait. Just imagine the music in your head. They doing parents just don't understand. Look at Tupac, he jamming. I remember I did a video like this too. Back in the day, in the 90s, this was the thing that everybody was doing, these little videos and stuff. Okay, that's cute, y'all. So she still have that. Tupac and her was young as ever. But y'all can go on YouTube and just type it in and you can see the video. I didn't want to play the whole thing. And just think, years later, she ended up marrying Will Smith. That's tripped out. But let me see. Somebody said 2023. This really isn't none of my business. People, Jada and Tupac were not that close during his death. He was engaged to Chrissy Jones' daughter. She was the last one that he spoke to before he died. Tupac told Kid Dada she was the best thing that ever happened to him. Jada has been on this Tupac trip for a long time, and I remember that because he really was in love with Quincy Jones' daughter. Somebody said, yes, she is really trying to make people feel like they were lovers or something. This is sad and disrespectful to her husband again. 2023, I know for a fact that they were not lovers, never. I'm being messy. Tupac asked Quincy Jones for his daughter's hand in marriage. Did you know Quincy Jones took Will Smith on like a son? How do you think he got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and introduced him into the limelight? Quincy Jones, Rashida Jones' father, Tupac Shakur's fiance. Are you getting the big picture? Okay. All right. So there you go. So hopefully Jada can stop with all this, but we know she won't. We know she's going to keep on doing this. We know she is. Let me see what somebody wrote right here on y'all. But let me go ahead and tell you guys. They said she looks like a 12-year-old boy. Yeah, in that video because she was real young. She was like probably 20 or 21 or 18 or 19 or somewhere around that age. She was real young and stuff around that time. It doesn't matter about the looks anyway to some people. So it doesn't matter if she looked like a boy or not. But she just shouldn't be saying what I just don't think she should say what she say sometimes. That's all to it. So let's see what a soulmate is real quick. We got about 15 more minutes. So she said that her and Tupac were soulmates, but she didn't have no chemistry. Okay. Okay, so according to the dictionary, y'all, a soulmate is a person suited to another as a close friend or a romantic partner. Okay. It's an intense connection where both people feel deeply drawn together as if the affair was somehow destined to be. On the other hand, the New Age movement describes a soulmate as someone with whom you have experienced many lives together, often to fulfill a specific mission. And that's basically what Jada was saying, I guess. But it's basically, for me, it's the first definition where you have a real deep connection with a person. You have a strong chemistry. I mean, you just belong together. That's what a soulmate is to me. And they did say soulmates don't always end up together because these relationships function to encourage our growth, connect on a deeper level, transcend the bounds of a normal relationship. They do not necessitate a forever relationship. Okay? So, yeah, there you go. And here's a picture of Jada on the cover of People magazine. She look cute on here, but she do say some weird shit, I ain't gonna lie. She does say some weird stuff at times. Okay? But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section. If you watch this video in the replay, do you think it was okay for Jada to say what she said about Tupac, considering that she still is legally married, and even if she wasn't, you still have to be respectful to your ex significant other, and certainly to your significant other. It's just all about respect. That's what it's all about. So, what do you guys think regarding that? Okay, so it's like always pop off. Come on back on, like. All right. So let me go ahead and give y'all something before I get ready to leave, since I got a little time. I got through with this little article quick. I knew I would, but wow, that was really quick. So anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all about 50 Cent. Y'all remember when he was talking about Diddy killed what's name and all the other stuff? Well, now I guess he's doubling down on what he said. Okay. It says here's 50 looking tripped out. All right. So 50 is now the Queen's rapper and successful television producer. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, better known as 50 Cent, has once again placed the blame for Tupac's death on Combs Global CEO Sean Diddy Combs. He repeated the claim at a recent concert while performing on stage, which we know. What's the rest of the article at? Wait a minute, y'all. Let me see where the rest. Oh, here it is. A video clip of the show appeared on the X account of Diverse Mentality. 50 brought up the topic of Diddy allegedly putting a hit out on Tupac. I hate when they leave me to talk because I always say the wrong thing, he tells the audience. Last time they left me, I said something about Puffy. You saw that clip. I gotta stop doing that kind of shit. I've been talking to a therapist to try to help me with the shit I've been saying. It's some crazy shit on my mind. Maybe I said that shit about Puffy because he got Tupac killed. So he said it again. Okay, let's see what he's saying here. Then on October the 9th, 50 posted a photograph of Tupac and Suge on the night the artist passed away. The caption posted by the Power executive alludes to the statements Keefe D has made over the years that Diddy allegedly paid to have Tupac and Suge killed. Damn, so Pac got lined by Brother Love? LOL, time to lawyer up. Shit might get sticky. He posted. So let me see. Okay, according to Vibe, Keefe D claimed that Diddy paid $1 million to the Southside Crips street gang. He also alleged that the street gang never got the down payment for the hit. Vulture reported that Keefe D said the No Way Out producer allegedly told him, "Man, I want to get rid of them dudes," about the rapper, actor, and Suge Knight, the former owner of Death Row Records. Diddy denies the accusation and has told LA Weekly that the suspect's words were pure fiction and completely ridiculous. Tupac was shot multiple times in Las Vegas after a Mike Tyson boxing match on September the 7th, 1996. The entertainer died in the hospital 6 days later at the age of 25. So I thought he was going to recant what he said, but he didn't. It's just basically going over what I told you guys before, okay? And so a lot of people think, like I said before, that, who played a role in this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We don't know for sure. If they never find any real evidence that he did, it's going to just be always a conspiracy type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. So let's see what Beyonce said here. So, okay. Let me see if I have anything else to tell you guys. Otherwise, we're going to get ready to get out of here. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. So, we already talked about the charges and all that. We already talked about that. Y'all know that the Webster star, Emmanuel Lewis, is 52. And I seen him in when I used to live in Atlanta. When I was at the store up in Jonesboro, Georgia, I saw, or either Fayetteville, it was in Fayetteville. I saw Emmanuel Lewis at the grocery store. There was a bank inside of there and stuff. I sure did. I was like, "Are you the guy from Webster?" And he said, "Yeah." And I didn't ask for his autograph or anything because he looked like he didn't really want to be bothered and stuff. And he went to the ATM machine. I forgot what bank it was though. But yep, I saw him in person. So I wonder do he still live in ATL? Because back then that's where he was at. I don't know if he still live there now. But yeah. Let me see. I thought they was gonna show a picture of him, but they don't have any pictures of. Oh, here he is right here. So he must be boxing on this little round right here, trying to look tough. So here he is right here. He look good. 52. He still look young. Hmm. He aging well. He sure is. He is aging well. That's good. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's a better picture. Yeah, he. Well, I mean, he looks a little older right here, but he's still aging pretty good. He's still aging good. There you go, right there. Hmm. So yep, I met him too. So they say he's a co-executive producer on The American King, as told by an African priestess that offers an insight into traditional African culture. Okay, so that's good. So he's still doing stuff. Here he is right here with this big old fish. Well, but he's blessed. 52, that's a blessing. He enjoying life, so that's a good thing too. It sure is, and I'm glad he's doing good. Yep. I don't know where all these little kid actors are at. Somebody say, Emmanuel Lewis, you still look like the 1980s Webster. The smile, you were good looking then and today. Yeah, when I seen him back in 2006 or so or seven before we left Atlanta in 2008. I seen him then. He was still looking just like the regular Webster, just a little bit older. He sure was. So I'm glad he is still doing good. You know, just like when I met Orlando Brown, he looked just like he looked on TV. And the girl who played in Boys in the Hood, don't be smoking. I played, with Keenan and what's the name? Those brothers when they made that one. I met the girl who played in that, and she looked just like she did on TV. She sure did, and stuff. All these people be looking the same to me. Even when I seen Sean Combs, Kenny G, Usher. Usher is more lighter skin complexion. Okay, he's lighter than what they show what it looks like on TV. But all of them basically look the same. The Kardashian girl still look the same. Her mom looks pretty good. The last time I seen him was back in 2013. So back in 2013, all of these people still look good. Babyface looked the same in person. All of these people look the same. Every single one of them. I think that girl who used to be on MTV. I don't know her. I forgot her name. She was there too. She basically looks the same. Everybody did. Everybody that I saw there, all of them looked the same. Kenny G with all that hair, the afro looking hair, or curly afro, he definitely looked the same. Everybody did. Nobody looked it different. Sean Combs was a little darker, but he basically, looked the same. Okay, so before we leave, I'm going to give you some fun facts. I'm going to give you guys 5 most dangerous animals of California in case you guys come out here that can kill you. Okay, and then we're going to get ready to get out of here. All right, so we got black bears here, y'all. A black bear would tear your ass up. Okay, now they are smaller than the massive grizzly bears, but they can be incredibly dangerous. Okay, these bears have a very, very immense strength, and their sharp teeth and long claws are fully capable of killing any human and just shredding your ass a piece, really quick. Okay. And you will find these bears in like a forest. Okay. And a lot of times these bears encounter people because they be camping or they be in the national parks. These bears can climb. They're very skilled climbers. So don't be climbing up no tree because they're going to go right after you. And they can weigh as much as 500 pounds. Okay. And they can reach a height or length of 6 feet. Now, they say if you encounter one, just make noises and bag away slowly. Do not climb or run away from one. Okay. And I have never seen a bear in person out in the woods or anything. Thank God. Because if I saw this right here, I don't know what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't know what I would do, y'all. I don't know. Okay. Let me hurry up now. The next one is oh, those snakes, y'all. Of course, California is the Golden State. It's home to 6 venomous rattlesnake species. Um, and I did see a rattlesnake out here. I also saw one in ATL when I first moved there too, but it was dead. Okay, we're not going to talk about snakes. We already know they're dangerous, and we have a lot of them here. 6 species of rattlesnakes here. Okay, the next one is the mountain lion. These are some beautiful creatures right here, but I'm gonna tell you these things will tear you up as well. Okay, they be everywhere. It was one right at Promenade Mall, and I don't know where it came from. Must have came from the mountains, and they had to tranquilize the mountain lion to get them out of there. And I think I can't remember. I think she was pregnant. I can't remember. But anyway, this is a dangerous creature, a dangerous animal. Okay, they usually are active during twilight and nighttime, and they usually hunt deer and even bears. All right. And they say they usually have rare encounters with people, but they do encounter people because, of course, people are invading their territories with building houses, apartments, going camping, and things like that. They say if you come across one, back away slowly while facing it. Don't do no sudden movements, okay? Or turn your back. They say do not run or crouch because if you crouch, they're gonna think you're coming up against them. And if you run, I don't know, they just want to run behind you just like a dog. They say carry bear spray and aim, like I always say, for the eyes, nose to protect yourself, especially your head and neck. Okay. Number 4 is them damn coyotes. Again, these can be some beautiful creatures. And I've seen some wolves out here too. I don't care what these people say. Those were wolves that I saw, not coyotes. But then again, if it looked like this, so it could have been coyotes. I don't know. They just like wolves to me. It may have been coyotes because these right here look like a wolf to me. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been. Anyway, these coyotes are found in the desert, mountains, and urban areas, and they can pose a danger to your children, to pets, and livestock. They are pack hunters in hybrid species with gray wolves and are larger. No, gray wolves are larger and more dangerous. They said to avoid encounters with this animal, appear to be larger than the animal and make loud noises and throw objects. If attacked, aim for the nose and eyes with any available weapon. Like I always say, much like you would do a person if you can. You know what I'm saying? Deer, they got deer. Y'all, I did not know deer was dangerous. These are deers. Deers are dangerous. That's the 5th dangerous animal here in in California. These creatures. But anyway, they said deer. They said there are 6 deer species, and they can pose risk to humans. They are often seen on roads and in yards, but especially cautious be especially cautious during March to June. Oh, because they have to protect their little babies. In between November and January, when I guess, rutting season, okay, they say to stay safe, practice careful driving, keep a distance, and avoid feeding them. Wow. And they say you should also be aware of other things here from killer bees and, of course, those damn sharks and those damn spiders and the recluse spiders. Okay. So that was just a little bit of fun fact about Cali, just in case you guys want to come out here so you can be on the lookout for all these animals and insects and all the shit that be going on out here. Okay. So you can look out for it just in case you decide to come out here. All right. All right. So we are getting ready to get out of here, guys. I want to thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I told you we wasn't going to be on here long. I got to go. I'll be back online on Monday. If anything happened in between that time that I need to come back and tell you guys, I'll do a real short video like I'm doing right now, and I will let you guys know about it. Other than that, I will see you guys on Monday. And thank you, West Adams. Y'all can check out his channel. Go to YouTube, type in West Adams 5 TV, and check out his videos. He has some good information, on his channel. So check him out, y'all. And thank you for tuning in to West Adams. I appreciate you. Thanks to everybody in the bushes. I appreciate you guys. And thanks to everybody who watches this in the replay. Again, just tell me what you think about Jada, saying the things that she just said. Do you think that's appropriate? Do you think she should have said that, or you think she should have kept it to herself? All right. Don't forget, guys, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing a cash app to $ShadesTube. All donations are used to support this channel. And also, don't forget to thumbs up. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Also hit the bell notification, and so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And thumbs up. Okay, that's like, all right. And sorry about being late. Y'all know I be working and stuff, and that's the reason why I was late. All right, guys. Other than that, guys, I want you to have a beautiful weekend. Do something fun. Happy Born Day to all my October babies. I'm probably gonna throw up a Dollar Tree haul for tomorrow, so check that out. Check out my other videos and my shorts, and just all my other videos. All right. I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube. And you guys have a great night and a happy and blessed evening and tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace out. Do this. Hold on, y'all. I got to put all this stuff on here before I go off of here, okay? All right, there you go. Now the music. All right, here we go. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. See y'all on Monday.